Hello, and welcome to Storm Tracking Today, where we will be tracking the tropics. Do make sure that before we start you hit subscribe and the notification bell so that you won't miss out on my future tropical updates. At the end, I will show where I think these cyclones could track and the possible intensity of them as well. First and foremost, we do have our second name in the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season, which is Bill. Bill is located a few hundred miles off of the eastern seaboard. It is a 45-mile-per-hour tropical storm currently and is forecast to stay that way before becoming extratropical. 92L, according to the National Hurricane Center, has a 70% chance of formation within the next 5 days and a low 20% chance within the next 2 days. I do expect it to form, though I do believe it will probably form in the 3 to 5 day period. Here is the disturbance off of the coast of Africa, and the National Hurricane Center did name it 94L. They did lower the odds within 5 days from 20% to 10%, and I'll show you why in just a bit. Looking at Tropical Storm Bill, it has a good presentation on satellite imagery. It has a tight rotation. However, in the coming hours, it will be encountering some prohibiting factors for development. Switching over to a wide shot of the Atlantic, if you look off to the right of the screen, you can see 94L, which is looking rather disorganized compared to yesterday's satellite imagery. Here is 92L in the Bay of Campeche, and it is looking more organized than it was yesterday, with more thunderstorms popping up around the center. However, it is running into land, so its prime opportunity will really be once it reemerges into the Gulf. This is a vertical wind shear chart, and the red stands for a high wind shear, the yellow stands for moderate wind shear, while the green stands for low wind shear. If you look at the top of the screen where Bill is located, you will see a hefty amount of wind shear, which is why most of the thunderstorm activity in Bill is in the northeastern quadrant. Closer to home, where 92L is located in the Gulf of Mexico, there is a fair amount of wind shear, which is just another reason why its development is being postponed so late. Now, just off screen to the right is where 94L is, and there is a pocket of low wind shear. If you look to the top of the screen, you will see that blue and green blob. That is Tropical Storm Bill, and just to its left, that orange mass is dry air. And so when that dry air intrudes on Bill, which could be over the next day or so, Bill will likely weaken. Looking at 94L on the bottom right, there is a pocket of dry air just to the west of it, and this dry air will likely be a problem as stated by the National Hurricane Center. 92L in the Bay of Campeche is looking rather good on this graph, as shown by the reds, which indicate high precipitable water. This graph shows sea surface temperatures in the North Atlantic. So turning our eyes into the Gulf of Mexico, things are still warming up, with temperatures getting up into the 28 to 29 degrees Celsius range in most of the Gulf. That is about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Tropical Storm Bill is currently exiting the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream is what it has provided it for the past day or so, with available heat in the ocean. However, as it is exiting, it will likely become extratropical because of the colder sea surface temperatures. 94L is currently located over 26 degrees Celsius waters, which is just barely enough for tropical cyclogenesis to occur. 92L is expected to move northward in the coming days towards Texas and Louisiana. Here is 92L's intensity guidance. A few of the models taking it into tropical storm status, while most of them are keeping it at an invest or a tropical depression. Tropical Storm Bill is expected to remain out to sea for the coming days before striking Newfoundland. Tropical Storm Bill also expected to weaken over the coming days as it encounters those prohibiting factors. 94L's spaghetti guidance only shown by 2 models, which expect it to remain in the main development region for the coming days. As you can see, 94L's intensity guidance, half the models take it to tropical storm status while the other half hang it low intensity-wise. Here is the GFS showing a wide shot of the North Atlantic. If we look in the Bay of Campeche, the GFS expects the disturbance to form within the next 3 or so days. Looking at the Tropical Storm Bill, it also expects it to be weakened and to become extratropical in the coming days. And then the disturbance off of Africa, it doesn't really do a whole lot with that anymore. Here's my forecast for 92L. I believe that this storm will track towards central Louisiana. However, that the cone varies from eastern Texas all the way over towards Mississippi. I think that there is a 70% chance of 92L becoming a depression and a 30% chance of it becoming a tropical storm. Here's my forecast for Tropical Storm Bill. So I expect that Tropical Storm Bill will pass near or over Newfoundland in the next 2 days. I expect that Tropical Storm Bill will not intensify anymore as it has reached its peak at 50 miles per hour. As you can see from my forecast for 94L, I expect it to pass close to the Lesser Antilles within the next 3 to 4 days. Concerning the intensity of 94L, I expect it to have a 30 to 40% chance of becoming a depression and a low 20% chance of becoming a tropical storm. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you have not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you won't miss out on my future tropical updates. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you tomorrow.